Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. In the daily CRUMB to help you along your way today. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you. And welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, Wingush, Nibi, Mizikii. Your friendly, freaky ass, Sweetgrass water medicine woman. It's Christianna, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. And how grows it with you? Hey, 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 it's a Wednesday. My girl already told me she not coming for the night tonight. It's the Halloweeny tomorrow, so she wants to work on her costume. Like, I can't help you work on your costume. You bring stuff here. No. My mother's coming up. I mean, she's already done this stuff with us. I mean, she was great making our costumes and things like that. We couldn't afford it. We had awesome costumes, and she made that. So I was carrying on that tradition. Now those traditions are, no. She comes up, takes my place. She comes up to take my place. And I keep forgiving her every day. It's been a long process. I've been realizing things with my mother and trying to heal in that relationship, try to do that together. When I moved out to BC, I gave her a notebook. I thought, okay, if we're having a hard time talking in this way, maybe we can communicate through this book or journal. I gave that to her before I moved to BC. Wrote in there, it never became a thing. I'm moving out to BC, we can mail this back and forth, whatever. It must be beautiful. It was like a beautiful idea. For me, it was a concept. I went for something else. But anyways, never did. Yeah, she tells me if anything happens to her, read her journal. So I took that journal out. I read it. A couple pages. Very sad. Comparing me to things that was not me. Right? There was no excuse for anything. It was not very, it was hard to hear that my mother thought of me that way. And she said this was stuff written in anger. Fine, whatever. That's all in anger. But then the way she treated me was just like that. And it was not the truth. And then the rest of it was all about the band she was with there, and it had nothing to do with her and I. So, felt like that relationship didn't mean as much to her as it did to me, right? I was there for her. She wasn't there for me, And these last few years has really, really shown that. I was there more for her than she was there for me. I had to be there for my mother. I had to protect my mother. I had to be a good girl for my mother. I had to help take care of my brothers for my mother. I had to live my life for my mother. And now I'm starting to live my life for me. I thought, no. I even wanted to write the book, and I think maybe she got disappointed with me because I wanted to write her life story. And, I idolized her so much. My mom was my hero when we were in school. Write about your hero. My mom's my hero. And she still is. She's a human being. She's doing the best she can with the human beings. And you know what? She's a great example of it. If you can't beat them, join them, because that's what she did. She joined them. And so it's a great example of what I'm not going to do. So thank you. Thank you, Mother, for that example. Thank you. I love you no matter what. It's unconditional. And I'm so grateful. So grateful that my mother is my mother. I wouldn't change that. Wouldn't trade that. I don't blame her. But you know what? I'm not blaming this little either. It's not this little's fault for the abuse to my mother. It's not this little's fault rushing through. Okay, this little guy had to be potty trained at 1.5 years. So did I bring that need to rush through the life all on myself? No, I was kind of pushed through life because I had to hurry because my mother wasn't going to have 2 running around in diapers. So, you know, I had to grow up quick. I didn't just put that on myself. So, okay. So thank you very much. I don't know. Have you realized anything like that? Those littles inside. It's not their fault. We learned that, but now we're adults. Are we going to continue to do those littles, what those outside adults did to us, right? Am I going to continue to make it my responsibility for my mother? Am I going to continue to feel guilty about where my mother is and choosing to be and what my mother chooses to do? Full grown woman? No. Okay. My concern. This little inside and these littles on the outside. The adults have lived their lives, okay? I don't feel sorry for the adults. Excuse me. Especially the ones that have seen and know difference, you know, especially the ones. I mean, she stood up in her own family and, yeah, she got vicious towards me. And that's a hard look when your mother looks at you like she's disgusted in you. And for the last few years, those are mostly the looks that I got from my mother, her disgust in me. So, thank you very much. I love that. And you know what? I would not be here without my mother. And I appreciate the love and the lessons, the examples that she's given. Beautiful, beautiful examples. Good, bad, and ugly, different, whatever. Still all good examples. Thank you very much. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. Rupi Kaur. Now, this came up, you said this week, or I don't know. It's a Wednesday. We're halfway through. Oh my goodness. Hump day. Wake and bake Wednesdays. I don't know. Are you baking some brownies this morning? I don't know. Is it morning for you? Oh no. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. Picture what it would look like to be loved and appreciated by the world in just the manner you most desire. Channel this image as you move through your day. That's a 63. That's a 9. That's the completions. What do we need to change, right? The endings are coming, right? And we begin again. Every ending is a new beginning. Every beginning has an ending. I don't know. What is that for you? Letting go, and here we grow through. Oh, I'd love to have a beautiful relationship with my mother, with all my family. You know what? But sometimes we got to let go of those that ideals. That's just not how it's going to be. Can we accept them as they are? Knowing they might be miserable, crotchety old people for the rest of their lives. Can we accept that? Right? Can we love them just like that, just as they are, without it bringing us down and making us all twisted face? And I don't know, what is that for you? What is that for you? Do we keep pushing ourselves to be accepted as we are? Let's just be who we are, right? And those that accept us like that, then we know, right? That's respecting us. That's whatever. Let's, as we are, who that image is, right? We are who that image is. Is that making sense? What would it be like to be loved by that? We'll never know if we don't let it show. So let that show and be loved for that, right? And hey, what? If somebody isn't seeing that and accepting us that, we can't force them. No, I want you to love me for this and love me for that. We can't force people to love us for what we want them to love us for. I mean, it's all inside. It's in divine. So death and rebirth, we're letting go of all that we're not, embracing all that we are, letting go of all that others said that we are, or what we should be, or how we should act or behave or whatever. We're releasing that, right? And we're being ourselves, because that's where that's where we get the stamina, right? Embracing that unknown, right? Because you never know if you don't let it show. You never know if you don't give her a go. So to be loved and accepted and appreciated by the world in just the manner you most desire, if you're not letting that show. Okay, I don't know. Is that making sense to you? All right, you got to let it show. How can anybody love you for that if you don't if you keep it camouflaged, if you keep that hidden? Come out. Take those masks off. Be you, fully, holy, and true. Okay, and hey, sometimes we might end up, there might be relationships that don't want that because they loved you best when they could take advantage of you, when you were just there at their beck and call, but you wanted to do stuff for you. And now there's something wrong with you, they say. I don't know. What is that? What is that for you? What is that for you? And we got the allies and support. I got down here the rhythm and timing. The time is now to be yourself. A 5, right? Time is now, right? That introspection, looking inside and being ourselves, okay? See the allies and support that we have inside. We need to be our own littles biggest ally and support. And you know what? Spirit's always got her back. So that's all we give that. Turn around, open up, let that pour through you. That's always a support there for you. Always. It's true. Okay? You don't have to believe it, just accept it. It is there. But we have a free will. It's not going to step in unless we open up and allow that too. So divine timing, not ours. What is your biological clock ticking and telling you it's time for you to do? Look at that. 5. There's a 5 down here. A 5. It's all about the change, making those changes, those endings and new beginnings. Okay, and embracing ourselves and loving ourselves as we are, fully, holy, and true. Okay, because you belong here. Yes, you do. How do you know? You're breathing, your heart's beating. You belong here. You're essential, and I'm so glad you're here. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. So glad you're here. So glad you choose to stay. 11:11. Let's grow. Choose to stay every day. Thank you. Let's grow. Slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. I love you all. Thank you. 11:22. I saw there.